Okay folks, I just wanted to share with you guys a new purchase that I just made, which is the Trek Roscoe 7. This is a great entry-level trail riding bike is what it's classified as. So it's not quite a full downhill bike, but it's a very capable bike. And what makes it unique is that it's got 27.5-inch tires that are plus size tires on there. So for people that are just getting into riding, this is going to give you lots of extra traction because of the wider tire. There are a 2.8 width tire on here. It also has a couple other features that we'll go over, but some of the main things are going to be it's got a climbing gear and it has a dropper post as well. So those are really convenient things for people riding trails. And otherwise we'll go over the individual components on here. This is a medium large frame, and so I'm 5'10". Just check out on the website as far as sizing based on your height. It's pretty accurate on there. Now over here we have the shocks. This is the RockShox Judy SL. We got 120 mil of travel on here. There's a lockout up here, and the tires. These are 27.5-inch tires, a 2.8 width on there. So they're not quite fat tires, but they are wider than your regular mountain bike tires. And this is gonna help you out with more traction, which is great for people that are just getting started out like me. Now the wheels on here, these are the Bontrager Line 40 wheels on here, and we have a single through axle on the front fork. Okay, so over here when we're looking at the crankset, we got a SRAM SX Eagle. This is a 1x12 setup on here. So if you want to come around to the rear derailleur, we have a SRAM SX for the rear derailleur, and then this is the 1x12 cassette. Now this is a really nice large climbing gear on here, which makes it a little bit more comfortable as you're climbing up the hills and having to gear down for that. Over here, just the one upgrade that I've done so far is this is actually a Bontrager aftermarket pedals on here. So it comes with nylon pedals, but I've upgraded to these ones. These just have a little bit more grip on here. If you want to come in and zoom in on the little grippy things here, you know, once you have your shoe on there, it's not going anywhere with these. So I picked up, they have a few colors of these. I picked up the green one. All right, so we got front and rear disc brakes on here. And if you want to zoom in, this is the Shimano MT hydraulic disc brakes on there. All right, so we've brought the bike down and we'll take a look at some stuff on the handlebars now. So over here we have the Shimano MT brakes. This is the front brake on there, the rear brake on here. If you want to come around now, we'll take a look at some of the triggers on the handlebars. So over here we have the dropper post trigger. We'll go over that in a second. And then we have the shifters on here. Again, this is a 1x12. So all of the shifting happens on the rear cassette there. So all we have is one trigger shifter, and this is for downshift and then upshift on here. I want to show you the dropper post. The idea of a dropper post is that this seat right now is in the position that I would normally just ride the bike in, but when you're going down a trail, you want to have that seat out of the way so you can actually drop the post down. So if you hit a bump or anything like that, the rear of the bike isn't going to pop up and hit you where you don't want it to hit you. So right now it's in the up position. I'll hit the trigger on here. So if we watch, I can push this down and then let go of the button, and then now the seat is out of the way. So this is really cool in that normally I'd be just sitting on the bike, and so I can just quickly drop the seat down, and then I'll hit the trigger again, and the seat comes back up. So really easily to just get back into the position where you want to be riding your bike and climbing up back to start a trail again, and then you can drop it back down. All right, so hopefully that gives you a good idea of what the Trek Roscoe 7 is all about, and something to consider if you're looking at a general entry-level mountain bike. All right, thanks a lot, folks. We'll see you on the next video.